Hello, and welcome to what I hope will be the first of many CWE Inside the Ring with Crunkman. This is the only show where you get a full breakdown of every match from every show this week. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and enjoy. It's going to be a good one. We started off the night in the women's division with a one-on-one match between Ashley and Jaden. Going into the match, both women had something to prove and was eyeing a shot at the CWE Women's Championship belt. Both left it all in the ring in a lot of 2 counts. After Ashley hit the neckbreaker, you would have thought that would have been the end, but Jaden would kick out. It was then Ashley that would put Jaden in a submission hold for the win. This match was a great match to start the show. Both came away looking strong, but it was Ashley with her hand raised high in the end. In her second match tonight, we had J Max taking on Stephen Murphy. Murphy would have had the easy win, but in a mad rush, he knocked out the referee, and the ref was unable to make the 3 count. J Max showed he still had life, and he came back strong. J Max even got busted open, and he had blood in his eyes. Murphy, seeing this, knowing his vision was impaired, took this opportunity and took any shot that he could. In the end, it was Stephen Murphy with his hand raised high in victory. I do feel J Mac's vision being impaired strongly influenced the outcome of this match, and if it hadn't been for the bloody mess, we may have had a different outcome. Our third match tonight was I was taking on a member of Floyd, and we were supposed to have our tag team partners in our corner. He had his, and, well, mine was a no-show. I felt I got some good punches in this match, and it was a decent match, but in the end, I came up on a losing end. Tyler, I don't know what's going on. I've called you, I've texted you, I've even showed up at your apartment, and you're ducking me. What's going on? Tell me. We can work this out. Trust me, you don't want me mad. Talk to me. Our fourth match of the night had Gunn taking on Blade. This match went back and forth and was a pretty good match. But it would be Blade that came away with the victory. A busted open Blade, I might add. Well, now it will be main event time. In the main event, we had Braxton taking on JMR. Before the match even got started, Braxton would jump JMR as he made his way to the ring. Being that Braxton got the jump on him, he would have the upper hand, but it would be short-lived. JMR would lay him out and make his way to the ring to get the match officially started. This would be an Extreme Rules match, so anything would go. JMR would set up a chair in the corner, but it would backfire on him as Braxton would use it against him. JMR would bust Braxton's head open with the chair and even use a ladder. JMR would climb the ladder, jumping off and landing his elbow on the back of Braxton. Somehow Braxton came back to life after what should have been the end. This match would lead off into the fans. JMR, getting frustrated, he would not put away from Braxton. He would set up a table. Braxton would send him to the table as well, having another weapon backfire on him. Braxton would get the win by a pin. In the end, I feel JMR let his emotions get the best of him, and it cost him this match. For our first match on Destiny, we had Rob Miller taking on Tommy Black. Miller came in hot and strong. After a missed moonsault, Black would get the upper hand. This match would go back and forth, but in the end, Miller hits the codebreaker for the win. It's no big surprise that Miller was the underdog going into this match. By winning, he proves that it's the size of the fight in the dog and not the size of the dog in the fight that counts. For our second match on Destiny, we had High Energy taking on the Young Wolves. Winners of this match would be the first members for Team Destiny. High Energy just didn't have enough energy going into this game, and it would be the Young Wolves winning in the end. Our next match of the night, we had Ace taking on JJ, and the title would be on the line. Before I start talking about that match, I want to address this. Ace's security team is horrible. Horrible. I mean, just bad. I don't know if they're just lack training, don't care, not getting paid enough, but JJ attacks him before the match, as if the security team wasn't even there. But once the match got going, it was really good. Ace used a bat on the head of JJ. Ace would also spear JJ through the barricade and into the fans. In the end, JJ wins and retains the title. You would think the cheap shot, jumping Ace before the match, played a part in his win. Our next match of the night, we had Matthew taking on Cententical. Cententical gets the win by submission. This is after Matthew had the match going his way for most of the match. Alright, main event time. For our main event, we had the Radicals taking on the Alphas. These two teams have been going at it for some time on social media, and now it was time to put up or shut up. This match would not disappoint as both teams left it all inside the ring. In the end, it would be the Alphas coming away with the win and would be added to Team Destiny for Devil's Playground. Alright, now would be time to talk about Anarchy. We started off this show with Sophie taking on Callie. Sophie would come away with a big win at the end of the match, but it's not the match that everybody was talking about. As she was celebrating, Lacey Quinn came out and jumped Sophie and laid her out cold, sending a definite message. Our next match of the night, we had Shane Cox taking on Kevin Blackwood. The winner of this match will face Aaron Wade next week for the CWE Intercontinental Championship. Both men gave it their all inside that ring, knowing what was on the line. But in the end, it would be Shane winning by submission, and he would be facing Aaron Wade next week for the CWE Intercontinental Championship. Our next match of the night, we had Corey taking on Jordan. For the most part, Jordan dominated this match and was looking strong. Corey tried, but he could never really get anything going, and after a big knee to the face, Jordan won by submission. Our next match of the night, we had Toto taking on CWE Intercontinental Champion Aaron Wade. Aaron showed us just why he is champion by coming away with a win by a pinfall. Your main event for Anarchy, we had Daniel taking on Damon. The winner of this match will be added to Team Anarchy. Going into this match, Daniel had a losing streak that he was looking to break. This match would go back and forth. Damien almost came away with the win, but just before the ref hit the mat for 3 count, Daniel kicked out. This match continued to go back and forth, a lot of almost 3 counts, but in the end, it will be Daniel coming away with the win, snapping his losing streak, and joining Team Anarchy. That was my review of this week's action in CWE. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and be looking for the next one. Y'all have a good one.